Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. If you saw the last episode of the Nobody Spent series, it was very sad, but its time was up. 2K have made this game impossible to play as a Nobody Spent. So we have gone ahead and we are now turning this into a road to the collector level or something like that because it's pretty much nearly over, but we are still a long way away. 3250 is the new endpoint. It used to be 3400. 2K then decided to lower it, and as of right now, you can get 3150, but you can't. I don't think anybody's there yet. But Invincible Dominique, that card is attainable. I believe only one person in the world has it, which is TK on Twitter. Shout out to him, which is mad. So we're gonna throw our hat into the action and see if we can do some madness. So today we have got the 2,500 reward, 15 Hall of Fame badges. And every time we hit a milestone, not the MT and tokens, obviously, because, you know, who cares? Every time we hit a milestone, we're going to do a video and talk about and show what it looks like to have that amount of cards in the collection. Because let me tell you, it's a lot of cards. There's a lot of players. There's a stupid amount of players. So think about it, right? You need to collect 3,250 players. How many can you play at any given time? 5. You can play 5 players on a court at one time, and you have 3,250 to choose from. That is mental. But hopefully you guys are going to be here for the journey and enjoy the journey. It's going to be an expensive journey, but this account has obviously had a lot of time put into it. We've completed so much of the content to this point, and yeah, we might be able to get close to the top. I don't know. We're going to find out. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for this brand new series, and check out twitch.tv/JD_crossover for the FIFA streams, the MLB streams, 2K streams. All the streams will be happening, and it will be great. So, collector level. We were at 2,350. So since then, I've hit 75,000 MT, and there's 650 tokens, which obviously is neither here nor there. And, you know, now we've got this new ladder, because that was pretty much the end of the ladder until they updated it with a new season. So we've got 15 Hoff badges to come today. We've then got a Reggie Theus. We've then got a Dark Matter coach in Casey Jones, which is pretty cool. Then a Dark Matter Kevin McHale with his 7'11" wingspan, which is nuts. Then you get 20 Hall of Fame badges. Then you get the Invincible Dominique. And then you just get every Hoff badge. I mean, like, what is that for, like, a power curve? 15... 20, 25? No, every single one of the 64. That's mental. So that would be a very nice. Of course, at the end of the tunnel, you do also get another batch of every Hoff badge in the game. And there's just 2 left to go. One of them has to be a player. There has to be a player at the end of the tunnel here. Last year, it was Invincible Dirk, and he was the very first Invincible card. This year, could they make this the first endgame card as a little nod to, like, hey, if you've collected, you've spent way too much money on this game, have an endgame card? Could they do that? I don't know, but hopefully we can be up here to be ready for if that does happen. Right, what we're going to do is we are going to add 1 item to the club, because that is going to get us to 2,500. Then we're going to go around and show what 2,500 cards looks like. And again, bearing in mind, that is 500 shy of where somebody is right now, which is mad. Today is also the Tuesday, and there are going to be new packs today, and that is kind of going to factor into my sort of strategy moving forward, which we are going to talk about when to buy certain cards and whatnot. Is this anything good? It is a Ruby card. That is not good. But yeah, new packs should be coming out today. They're not out at the time of recording this. It should come out today. The equal chance packs, I don't know if, if they're going to be good equal chance packs or bad or what. Who knows? But I imagine the market will have a bit of a downturn with that, which obviously as a collector is nice. Right, 2,500 cards. What does it look like? Let me show you. Trophy case. Oh, brother. Obviously completed. Rewards cards. We have got, obviously, all the trophy case cards down there. All of the moments cards. Obviously, we don't have these guys yet, but we will do soon. 11 dominations. There's 4 cards I've still got up for grabs in domination. 4 of the crossover series I can actually get now, which is good. So that'll be a nice, easy 4 cards. And nothing else there. All Series 1, all Series 2. The playoffs. So I have so far got every card pretty much that isn't a dark matter. Because, again, expecting these packs to come out today with these playoff cards still in them, you know, I would expect these prices to come down of these top rated cards. So we picked up all the little stuff, all the little rubies and the diamonds and the pink diamonds and all that. And they were all very, pretty damn cheap, to be fair. So it's just the dark matters that we are missing, really. And on the West, same thing pretty much. All-time NBA. Again, have not really started. I believe I've got like 70 of these, which is out of 450. So that's a lot of cards to go. Obviously, they are not expensive at all. You know, even the dark matters, of which there's only a few of them, aren't there? Where are we going? We're going to Cleveland. There's only a few dark matters, and you can get them for like 30k. And then every other card isn't too bad either. But of course, again, with these packs today, I would expect these prices to come down. So we're not going to buy these just yet. So at 2,500 cards, I didn't really need to go into the all-time stuff. But that is going to really help us get forward a little bit in the future. Series 1, or Season 1, everything done apart from Cade. Cade is on the table. If I really need one solitary card, I can get Cade. I don't really want to do that. Season 2 is literally completed. Nothing up for grabs there. Season 3, Sean Kemp, can never get him again. It is what it is. Season 4, Yao Ming, of course. Yeah, very rare, very expensive, missing him. And then here we're missing the 5 cards, which aren't players. Just 5 cards, but of course those cards do lock in for Westbrook, who is the final card here. So we will get Season 4 complete. Season 5, we have got everything that isn't a dark matter, basically. With the exception of Big Ben Wallace, who is incredibly expensive. 10 there, 10 there. Bracket Busters, all of these. Oh, who was that? Hello, what was that empty spot? Oh, that's Kareem, that is. Out of position, obviously we don't have Taco, very expensive. Phenoms, I do have Paolo, he's in the auctions, ready to jump in. High res, same thing. And then for season number 6, again, all opals here. A couple opals there, everything but the dark matters. Everything but the dark matters, everything but the dark matters. Everything apart from dark matters and Big Z. Dark matters, dark matters, dark matters. Yeah, all the dark matters. And then season 7 will complete on Fuego set. So that is 2,500 cards. That is obviously an absurd amount. Incredibly expensive. But that is what your account needs to look like to get to 2,500. Which, again, is 500 away from that invincible Dominique, which is mental. But the reward for getting those 2,500 is 15 Hoff badges. I've got no idea if this is a random selection, or it's not even a selection, is it a random pack, or if it's the same for everybody, but this is what we're getting. Now, Hoff badges used to be life. We used to wake up and we used to dream of Hoff badges. Nowadays, not so much, but we're getting 15 here, we're going to get 20 from the next pack, and then obviously 64, which is 6. So maybe we have a little bit of interest in Hoff badges moving forward. I don't know. We'll see how many of these are new for me. Now, I know I had 31, I think. So we'll see. Hopefully, you know, if with any luck, this will push us to 40. Get 9 unique out of all of these. That'd be good. But they do look like quite generic badges with clamps and brick wall. But there were some nice ones in there. Let's take a little look-see. So badges, Amethyst. Box Out Beast was new. Comeback Kid was new. Killer Combos was new. Brutal. 3 new badges out of 15. And I've only got 34. So, yeah, just giving out the common standard badges. You know, that's just 2K doing 2K type things. Right, we have still been busy working here. So let's start adding these. So this is the strategy that I'm going for right now. These are obviously all, apart from, like, you know, a couple of opals to the playoffs, it doesn't really matter. All of the promo cards. So we're not looking at the all-time yet, and we're not looking at the playoff high-tier cards yet. We are just looking at the promo cards. Mostly the ones from, like, the previous seasons. So we've got the D-Rob there. We've got James Worthy, Anthony Davis, Zoe. All of these from previous seasons, because their prices shouldn't really fluctuate all that much. They're pretty rare. People are obviously going for the collector level now that it's been reignited, which is good. The sets themselves do look in for tokens. Some people want some tokens right now. You can get the Mike Bantam and Billy Knight duo. So, you know, tokens have got a little bit of weight, not really a lot, but I think it's just down to the rarity of these cards from previous seasons, because so few people this year have been engaging with the game, playing the game, open up packs, you know, all of that stuff. It's made the auction house be as scarce as I have ever seen it. This is what an auction house should look like at the end of a game's life cycle, not quite in the middle of the game. Well, I guess we are towards the end of the life cycle, but yeah, it shouldn't be this empty. But as you can see here, we are getting a lot of refunds, so I've been paying. None of these are expensive Dark Matters. The most I would have paid for any of these is probably this Shack at 150k. Other than that, they're all probably about 100k, which isn't that bad on Dark Matters. Let's have a look how that now looks. So that's up at 2530, which is good. And then we have got Season 5. Radiant just needs Tracy McGrady. Great. Terry DeShinga just needs Big O. Okay. Highlight Reel just needs Kobe. Obviously very expensive Kobe. Our position has got Bill Russell in. Phenoms is ready to rock and roll with the 400 token lock-in. And so is High Res. Interesting. Heroes. Still need this hero as a bonus. And he is one that is relatively cheap. I say that. A card under 100k. Yeah, that's cheap. So he's 86,000. So I'll have a little bit of that action there. We'll cover that one off. Lovely. Supersonic is ready to be locked in for 500 tokens. Heroic can't get locked in, but we've done it. Elemental needs Dwight. And MJ out of position 2 obviously needs very, very expensive Dark Matters. Titans, Ben Simmons Yao, again, very, 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 very expensive. Generational just needs Vince Carter, which isn't too bad. Now, with the tokens, we need to spend quite a few. We need Alex English, Billy Knight, and the Mike Bantam, and Nate Thurmond. So, Alex English, Nate Thurmond. Let's go splash the cash whilst we have it. So, Season 5, Nate Thurmond and Alex English. Nate Thurmond, out you come. And then we're going to need 2,000. So, I think we are going to have to lock in all of those sets. Now, at the end of a collect level, it's always cool to like do the mass selling off and get all your monies back. But I think at this point, we are just going to need every single card that we can get. And, you know, it's going to make us... Oh, that comes out holo. How about that? That is the first holo reward card I've ever got. Yeah, that 1 or 2 cards might be the difference between getting it first, getting it second, or getting it like 20th. You know, so we're going to put a bit of effort in. I might even do that Cade Evo. Oh, it's not an Evo 4K. You got to Evo all the Sapphires to wherever they go to Diamond, I think. Then you get Cade at the end of the tunnel. That'll be a lot, but I could do that in the Dominations, which we also need to do. So there is things that we can do. Right, we need to find ourselves some tokens. So if we get the tokens, we get Billy Knight, Mike Bantam. We can lock in for Dikembe and Terry DeShinga, which is cool. So we can get, what, 500, 1,000. Nah, I can't lock in that one, can I? We can get 1,900, or 1,800, quick maths. Of course we can. We can't get 2,000. We're going to be at like 1,900 because, of course, we'll lock in Supersonic, 500 tokens, and we'll lock in Phenoms. We'll lock in Phenoms, 400 tokens, and also High Res, 400 tokens. Lovely. So 1955. Classic. So we can't quite afford him just yet, but the next set that's ready, we will be able to lock it in. But we'll take Mike, Billy Knight. Did I take Billy Knight? I don't even know who I took. We'll take this one for now. That'll be good. So get into 2,600, which will be Dark Matter Ready Theus. Will not be too bad. Again, today's packs will come out, and that's when we can really start getting into those all-time sets. And they are not going to be expensive. The all-time players... Oh, it was Mike Bantam we took. The all-time players are not expensive. Like, because they're awful. I mean, they are dreadful cards. These are all very, very cheap. You know, diamonds, pink diamonds, you know, everything is dirt cheap. Opals be dirt cheap. The Dark Matters are dirt cheap. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, we got Albert on Surprise. I'm feeling pretty good that we are going to be able to make a big old run at having, like, everything completed and make this account look really, really damn legit. I do want that Yao because it is annoying me. We need 500 tokens to complete Rust, so we do need 1,500 tokens at this point. We can get a Vince. Oh, please give me that Vince. Yes, now Vince. Yes, now Vince. Ah, the timing of dreams. Let's go. So that is now Vince in. Hello. And that is now another 500 tokens, which now means we can go ahead and get Mr. whoever the other guy that we didn't take. Bro, these names are so... Well, where's Season 5 gone? Here it is. We'll take Billy Knight. There we go. And of course, we can run these guys as the Dark Matter duo that they once were. Back 2-3 months ago when it was really exciting to play with these guys. Nowadays, obviously, there's quite a lot of other cards in the game, whereas you don't really need to be rocking this outfit. But hey, we'll take it. Again, it's another card, and it just catches us up with some RNG cards that obviously we were not able to get back in Season 5. Awesome, look at that. So we now just need 500 tokens for Russ, and then tokens are good for us, and then we don't need to worry about tokens anymore. And as for these sets that we can lock in, I think this one won't be too bad with an MJ and a Dwight. This one's obviously going to be brutal with a KG and a Jokic. This one's brutal with Bol. This one's just no with Yao. And then Season 5 sets. This one with Kobe, maybe? This one will lock him. Yeah, we'll definitely lock in out of position 1 when we get a Jimmy Butler and a Taco full. We can get a Taco for 150? We cannot get a Taco for 150. We cannot get Taco for 150. Okay, not to worry. We've got 5.5 mil, and that's a pretty good place to be. So, we are going to end today's episode at 2535, and we will be back with the next episode when we hit 2,600 and get ourselves Dark Matter Reggie Theus. We're going to be climbing this ladder. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun, and we're going to see just how close we can get to that end goal. Well, that's going to do it from me today, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed something a little bit different. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.